Thank you, Honourable Speaker, sir. And I thank the Honourable Andy Maitonga for the question. Honourable Speaker, at the outset, I wish to highlight that women have high participation within our inshore and coastal fisheries, especially for subsistence and small-scale commercial fishing. This is obvious in the number of women participating in fishing and those we see within our roadside and municipal markets. Honourable Speaker, sir, this year, Oyster and Mabe Development Project is designed to address equal and complementary gender participation. The main activities include the SPET collection program, Mabe production, and jewelry and handicraft making. The project provides employment and income opportunities and sustainable livelihoods for coastal and maritime communities, and simultaneously maintaining the marine ecosystem balance. A total of 23 community-based farms exist and are currently engaged in pearl farming. Of these active farmers, 7 are women's group, 5 youth groups, and 8 communities, inclusive of women's group, make up of 35% of the community groups that are currently engaged in SPET farming in Fiji, comprising more than 3,000 women involved. Honourable Speaker, sir, of the 23 pearl oyster farmers engaged, 5 community-based farms have scaled up to undertake Mabe pearl farming, with 2 women's group, 2 youth groups, and 1 community group. These farms were established through the technical support provided by the Australian Centre for International Agricultural Research, ACR. Additionally, a total of 7 community groups have been trained for Mabe pearl production, with 4 successfully produced Mabe pearls and generated income ranges from 800 to 20,000 per crop. Women's group make up 50% of the community groups currently engaged in Mabe pearl farming in Fiji, comprising more than 300 women. Honourable Speaker, sir, while this address gender equality, the focus of this project in this financial year is to, 1, support the existing Mabe community farms to increase the production of pearl jewelry, 2, to diversify in creating a new commodity, edible oyster meat, to maximize economic return and create more opportunities for our coastal and maritime communities. Thirdly, encourage community entrepreneurship and the use of digital marketing platforms to improve earnings and simultaneously contribute to economic growth through export. Lastly, Honourable Speaker, throughout our fisheries activities for 2021-2022 budget, the Ministry of Fisheries is determined to assist women in areas of issuance of fishing license, skill training, and knowledge sharing. The Ministry of Fisheries will continue to engage women in activities such as seaweed, in which women are involved in the value-adding process and bookkeeping. Honourable Speaker, we value the participation of women, and we will ensure that we continue to establish platforms for their effective involvement. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.